Sri Oscar Fernandez.
Vice Chairman, sir, I stand in support of this bill. However, I have received a number of representations from people in the field of naturopathy and yoga, saying that they have been left out in the purview of this bill. Ram Gopal ji had mentioned that the standing committee had recommended that naturopathy and yoga be also included in this bill. I would like to urge the minister either to amend this bill or to bring in, assure us that will bring a separate legislation to cover yoga and naturopathy. We are aware that in a number of states, as many as 15 states, more than 40 institutions in the country are teaching yoga and naturopathy. Now, we are talking of reaching out to every citizen in this country to provide him medical care. Our own Indian system of medicine will provide lot of reliefs even before going to a doctor. And in this, as a village boy, I have been a farmer working in a village where I had a chance to look at various herbs. My esteemed friend Jairam Ramesh pulls my leg when I talk of Gomutra. I had been to an ashram near Meerut, and it was late in the night when I reached the ashram. I talked to the Swamiji there, and I had to reach back to Meerut, and I didn't know the route. So Swamiji was kind enough to lend his driver to show me the path. As I was discussing with the driver, I asked him, "Why are you here?" He said, "Sir, I had cancer. I was suffering from serious cancer. There was no treatment which could cure me. Ultimately, I came to this ashram. And in this ashram, I got a relief from Gomutra, and my cancer was cured. And I have decided to serve this ashram. Lifetime I will serve in this ashram. I will not take up any job because this ashram has given me a new life, new lease of life." My own experience, I said I was in a village doing cultivation. And when I got elected to the parliament, I had to choose either to work in the parliament or to be a farmer. And I had no option but to give up farming. When I gave up farming, I had severe pain in the knee joint. And when I went to get it examined, a doctor told me, "You need replacement of your knee joints." I said, "Doctor, short of this, tell me anything I'll do, but I cannot go for knee replacement." Then he said, "You strengthen your muscles." I said, "Okay." I was not able to climb the stairs. I started Vajrasana yoga, practicing yoga. Today I am able to boldly tell you, after that I could do even wrestling without any difficulty. And when Prime Minister Vajpayee ji had a knee surgery, I thought if I had known earlier, I would have definitely gone to Pradhan Mantri ji and asked him to follow Vajrasana. Without difficulty, he could have been cured. Doctors told me there is no question of recovery of the pain there. It is worn out and it cannot be cured. But with Vajrasana, Today, my knee joints have been cured. I had an opportunity to visit United States a decade ago, and I had a chance to interact with several Indians over there. I met a very elderly person, and while going, I wished him, and he said, Oscar ji, Fernandez ji, he said, मेरा उम्र कितना है बताइए. I got surprised. I said, sir, हम नहीं बता सकता हूँ, हो सकता है 70 साल है. छी, नहीं है. Then I asked him, 80 साल है? नहीं है. Then I asked him, सर हम नहीं बता सकता हूँ, आप ही बताएं. उन्होंने बोला मेरा उम्र 104 साल है. 104 साल है. आप क्या करते हैं? हमने पूछा. क्या करता हूँ? योगा करता हूँ. I teach yoga. I practice yoga. And he was able to move like a young man at the age of 104 years. Yoga is our wealth. If we practice yoga, maybe our budget cost on health can be reduced by more than 50%. It's a way of life. Naturopathy. My own wife goes to a naturopathy center in my district, Dharmasthala. Twice a year, regularly she goes there for 10 to 20 days and practices naturopathy. I have been to that center. There is a beautiful naturopathy college there. A number of children are being educated to be doctors, and they, in turn, go for teaching yoga and naturopathy. I think it is high time that we discuss as to how a number of members have spoken today on this naturopathy and yoga, and this is a must. In my own home, my maid had an abscess, and she was suffering and weeping. And though the medicine was given, it had no effect. So I just told her, thoda haldi le lo, or with coconut oil, you apply, thoda relief milega. After 3 days, I asked her, did you go for operation? Doctors had advised her for operation. She said, no, mera khatam ho gaya. Mera dard khatam hoya. Nothing but haldi and coconut oil could give her relief. There are so many instances. One day I was planning to come to Delhi. On the way, I met a worker. He said, sir, I am going to Manipal Hospital. I said, why? My leg is going to be amputated. And I said, when it is going to be amputated? They have given me a date after a week. I said, then your situation will deteriorate. What are you going to do? He said, I don't know, sir, what to do. Then I told him, why don't you take Sada Bahar, you will get some relief. He said, I'll take Sada Bahar. After I returned from the parliament session, I had a chance to meet him. I said, what happened? Amputation nahi hua? He said, sir, ye khatam hi hua. He got cured. With an ordinary leaf like Sada Bahar, his amputation, he was saved of amputation. My whole life experience I can give here, but I think there is not enough time. You have rung the bell. I would like to put a stop to my speech. I request the minister to kindly consider about Ayurveda and yoga. Thank you very much.